What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Zach. Today we're going to do that southern favorite, that one thing that everybody's grandmama made on Sundays after church. This is the one thing that everybody south of the Mason-Dixon line has had in their life, and if you haven't, you ain't living right. Today we're making biscuits and gravy. Now, I will be the first one to tell y'all this right here is not my recipe. This recipe actually comes from a woman who is near and dear to my heart, and for once in my life, it's not my woman, my mama, or my nanny. This recipe comes straight out the Mama T handbook. If you don't know who the hell she is, she's the great-grandmama of my buddy who invited me to my first ever black cookout, where I finally figured out that white people, we can season food with something besides mayonnaise, salt, and pepper. And she told me that she had a dream that one day, white people will quit using salt and pepper as a seasoning, because that is some bullshit, and she has made a believer out of me. So y'all come on today, I'm finna show y'all how to make Mama T's biscuits and gravy. Come on. Alright, so first thing you got to do on making Mama T's biscuits and gravy, get you just a 1 pound pack of good old fashioned Jimmy Dean regular pork sausage. Now take out your trusty pocket knife, get it out your pocket. Open your damn sausage up. This ain't rocket science, y'all. Just cut some bits like that right there and you just throw it up in the pan. Now, do not, for 1 second, think that this is all the seasoning I'm going to do. I'm telling y'all, I have been trained how to do this. Now, get all that sausage up out of there. Get off out of there now. Get in that pan. Now, once you get it in there, you're going to want to cook this down, and you basically want to brown the meat. I mean, who the hell wants to eat raw pork? Get rid of that shit. Now, go ahead, take your spoon. Move it around, cut it up. You want it in little crumbles. Y'all seen biscuits and gravy before, this ain't y'all's first rodeo. Now, a lot of y'all, I know right now, are probably asking, how the hell you get Mama T's biscuits and gravy recipe? Well, story time, here we go. Now, about 6 3/4 months ago, I get a phone call. And I know that I'm climbing the ladder with this family because they're giving me a nickname. So anyway, Mama T called me up. I got her number saved in my phone. I answered the phone, I said, yes ma'am. She goes, honky kong. What you doing? I said, ain't nothing to it, Mama T. She goes, what, baby, what you doing Sunday? I said, whatever you need me to do, I'm going to be there. What you need, Mama T? She goes, baby, we having a damn church breakfast. We're selling a breakfast place at the church, and one of our head chefs has done come down with the flu. Would you mind coming and helping us cook? I said, I'm down like 4 flats. I'm there. You just tell me where to be. So I go over there Sunday morning. Now, when I get over there Sunday morning, she asked me, says, Zach, you know how to make country biscuits and gravy? I said, Mama T, does the ivory horse have a hickory pecker? Of course I know how to make biscuits and gravy. So she said, well, let me see you make 1 pot of it. I said, well, shots the word. So we went over and I started making biscuits and gravy. I didn't get very far into it until she told me that I was doing this shit wrong. Because she told me, she put her hand on my shoulder and said, baby, don't worry. I understand you ain't got an ounce of black in you, but I'm going to teach you how to season food. That's where I learned this recipe. And just in case y'all are wondering, I did clear this with her. I just got off the phone with her about 2 hours ago. Asked if I could share this recipe on my page. She said, absolutely, because the world needs flavor. So that's how I got this recipe. So y'all just come on and go along with it. But I'm going to let this right here brown up. It's going to take about somewhere between 5 and 7 minutes, depending on how hot I got it. I'll be back with y'all in just a minute with some more. Okay, all your flours have been soaked up by that fat and it's done got incorporated with all that good pork sausage. Next thing you're going to need, 2 cups of whole milk. Now, for those of you assholes that are going to get on this thing and sit there and tell me about how unhealthy this is, I want you to show me how to make biscuits and gravy healthy, because I tried it with almond milk and it tastes like alligator shit. So we ain't going to do that today because this is my cheat meal. I work out all week long. I'm eating stuff like chicken and tuna, chicken and rice, all this other type of stuff. High carbs, low carbs. My trainer's got me on this, that, and the other because we got a business opportunity coming up that I got to be in the best shape of my life. And I'm so mad right now I could punch a baby panda or eat the asshole out of a skunk. But it doesn't matter. When you bake your biscuits and gravy, this is my cheat meal. So this is what you have to indulge yourself. Because life ain't worth living if you can't cheat a little bit on your diet. Now what you want to do, go ahead and get this stirred in. Now what this is going to start to do is condense. It's going to start to get thicker. For those of you that don't know what condense means, all you got to do is just make sure your heat's on a low to medium low, and just sit here and just baby it. Just baby it for about 10 minutes, and you'll start to see it thickening up. Y'all, we'll put it in a fast track on this video though, so y'all ain't got to sit here and watch the whole thing. So just stand back and just watch her thicken up. All right, so we got our gravy sizzling now. Now, when this thing starts to dilute down about halfway, we're going to turn the heat down to a low simmer. Now, once you get to that point, you can see it starting to thicken up by the fact that it's coating the back of the spoon. It's not just dripping off. This is when you got to start adding your seasonings to it. Now we gotta hit it with that white people seasoning first. This is always a staple. You gotta put you enough sauce on there just to where you know that there's something in there that does your heart good. Now, get that in there. Next thing you know, black pepper. It's like they go hand in hand. It's like a good relationship. It's right back after one another. Now, this is where I'm gonna lose half of y'all, and I don't really care. But this is how Mama T taught me how to do it. Worcestershire sauce. Okay? It's called seasoning. Look it up. Get you a couple splashes in there like this right here. After you make it a few times, you'll get the gist of how much you want in there and mix all that in. Now, you do have to make this to taste. But I got one more little secret thing at the very end. I'm gonna let this dilute down a little bit more before I add the last little piece in. But you can take it, touch back the spoon, give it to you. I've made this enough times now that I know how much Worcestershire sauce to put in there. It's normally 2 or 3 dabs. But after that, let it simmer, let it go down a little bit more. We'll be back with that final ingredient. Okay, this thing's almost finished up now. You can see the thickness right here, starting to get good and that good consistency. Now, there ain't much that's basic about me that I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. I mean, I'm wearing a damn part unicorn shirt, so I'm extra as hell at all times. So this gonna be a bougie biscuits and gravy because I'm bougie. Now, let me get my damn jar of $10 mustard out here. There's a little stuff called Grey Poupon. That's French. That stuff right there make the wee-wee stand up straight. Now, you want to take you about that much right there. That's all I like. Now, this is completely optional, but I do like it because it gives it that little kick at the end. You pop that right down in yonder, like that. I'm gonna get my camera dirty, I don't care. Mix this in. This is the final stages right here. It just gives it a little bit of a kick, a little bit of bite at the end. If you don't like it, leave the shit out. I really don't care. But it's what I do, and it's what Mama T taught me how to do because seasoning. Now, we're gonna let this dilute down. We got some homemade biscuits by Bam himself. Some of them Triple B Bam's buttered biscuits in the oven. As soon as them are done, we're gonna plate this up and take a bite. We'll see y'all in a minute. Alright, so we got Bam's buttered biscuits up out the oven, cracked open a couple of them, poured Mama T's sausage gravy over the top of it. All that's left to do now is sit down and enjoy your cheat meal. If y'all want the Bam's buttered biscuits recipe, make sure to leave it in the comments. We'll show y'all how to make them biscuits from scratch. If you're using them ones you get from the store in the tin, you ain't country. You might as well be eating oatmeal and shit because they do that up north of the Mason-Dixon, not down here. Anyway, I enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time.